If I were to put a letter grade on it, I would say a B+. It's not exactly where we want to be, but I think we've made great strides in certain areas that could really help us out in Pac-12 play.
What are some of those areas?
I think Mike Ladd and the job he's done, never ever being a point guard before. Not that all of a sudden he's Steve Nash or any other great point guard, but he's done some really good things. I think Royce Woolridge, last 2 games, 13 assists, 2 turnovers, is a sign of where he's learning how to get shots for his teammates, and that's a real positive. We've continued to find ways to get Brock Modem points, and he wasn't at his best tonight, but Brock Modem's done a good job, and I think he's ready for Pac-12 play also.
Was Mike kind of that steadying force tonight when it was a little sloppy in the early goals?
He was. He definitely was. Early on we had a difficult time manufacturing points, and I think at one point Mike Ladd had maybe our first 6 or 8 points of the game, and finished the half with 13 in a half where we didn't do a great job of scoring. So Mike again stepped up and provided what we needed, and it's being a point guard and running the show, but at the same time tonight it was providing points at a time when we were having a hard time getting points.
It's probably too early to tell, but Dexter, was it his shoulder that he went out with?
Yeah, his shoulder and Royce's hand, Bryce's hand.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll be okay.
Did you want to do what you could to get Bryce in the first half?
Oh yeah. Bryce is a great kid. Here's a guy that had opportunities to go to Ivy League schools, and it's hard to turn something like that down. Yet he comes to Washington State, walks on, plans on redshirting, and then with the injury of Devontae Lacey and the departure of Reggie Moore, I asked him, "Hey, will you just play this year? We're going to need you at some point." And he's done a great job. So I'm glad that he was able to get in there and get a few minutes tonight, and he did a good job. Made a great pass to Brett Bass in the corner for a 3, and hit a nice shot in the first half and played good defense. So it's good to see him out there.
Are you set on your rotation, the number of guys you want to play? Or are you still kind of?
Not really. I think it'll be dictated by who we are playing and maybe what game of the week we are playing. Is it the first game of the week, or is it the second game in 3 days?
Ken, on both those injuries, is it too early to tell, or do you know for sure nothing was like separated? Or
I don't think so. No, they're both in the locker room when we were just meeting now, so it can't be too bad. Or they would be in the training room or off to the hospital. So they'll be okay, I'm sure.